Okay, this is on the Gunther job, number 55334, installed on 723 by Jason and Aaron. So, the scope originally said turn the furnace so the front is facing the louver door, but I got his permission to change it. So now the furnace is going to go all the way against the east wall, 4 inches out from the east wall, 2x4. So right there, back of furnace is 4 inches off back east wall, and then the return air drop is going to be tight to the north wall, so tight to that wall. And find my flashlight. There it is. There's a few obstacles in our way, but this was the better functioning way. So the obstacles in our way is the flue here, and the gas, and the water lines. So I'll just take this now. On the flue, we're going to get rid of this T and reuse this reducer, lift it up. Then I gave you 2 4-inch B-vent 90s. Might have to kind of dogleg it over, but they have the whole area cut out up there. If you need to cut a little more to get your 1-inch clearance, but you have 5 3/4 of an inch from the duct to the 2x4. So I gave you a 3-foot piece of B-vent and a couple other things to do this. So that'll get the B-vent out of the way. The gas here. So this 3/4 inch by 48-ish foot long piece of gas pipe just ties into right there. So we're just going to remove that, but reuse this gas cock and stuff in its place right here. So the cock will be right here. Then just rehook up the flex line to it. We have, times it's just all looped. And then the water lines give you 2 options. Bring the PEX kit. So bring the PEX kit, and then you cut this and put 2 couplings in. But bring the PEX line on this side through here, and you can turn this that way. I just get rid of it and put on a close, and same on this one. So turn it and then just rehook up the water line to this close, or just turn those that way. Let's see. You will need something I didn't do is I'm just going to order you 4 2-inch galvanized nipples for that. But if you don't want to deal with the water lines, that would be the clean way. The other way was just to notch your return air around them. Okay. So back to the job. Furnace will sit on the base and duct just as it shows. So you're going to remove both drops to the duct. And I give you some patch metal. So you're just going to patch both of them. So that's what that 5 feet of metal is for right there. Anyway, duct as it shows. Filter box, that just as it shows. So that I brought over 5, just give us as much room as we can for the flue. Then that one I brought over 1 3/4 inches. That gives us our 6 3/4. from the wall. Oh yeah, so that should, your return should be 1 inch out, because I brought it 1 more inch in to try to give you more room for that flue, if you know, it was gonna needed. Anyway, so that's why it's just top and bottom center. Okay. Combustion air is okay, it just has louver doors. Vent, you're going to run 2-inch PVC. So through the bathroom, so okay, so on the other side of this furnace is the bathroom right here. And they have this access here, and you can't see in there, but there is, notice the pipe in there before you drill your holes. There is a pipe in there, so PVC is going to have to be, you know, close. But anyway, looks to me like that's the outside wall right there. So whatever header you have is probably just that one. So yeah. But go out there to a flat termination. Your air conditioner sits on that side as well. You know what? I'm gonna find my light and shine it up there just so you can see the visual that I saw. So there's that pipe. That to me looks like it's cement. Go the other way. That's what you got the other way. So I think it should go out there easy enough. Okay, and then the vent for the water heater, I went over that already, but it's down here at the bottom. So we use the existing 6x4 reducer and existing to the water heater. Okay. There's your vent pipe stuff. Your gas. I told you about the gas for this, but the gas for this here, it kind of comes at an angle. So I give you a 1/2x16, then a 90 with a 2 and a 90 to get it so you can get it straight with the wall. And then 1/2x8 gas caulk, 1/2x8 T, the standard. So AC, you're going to flush the 7/8 line set. I'm giving you 18 feet of 7/8 Rubatex. Replace all outside and what you need to inside. A new big pad. Reuse the disconnect, and the existing 30 amp fuses in it are okay to use. Drain, so give you a new pump, and Lance wanted you to cut the copper back over there and just run new tubing for the pump. And I believe the pumps come with the tubing. Let's see. Otherwise, just standard order. Thermostat, S40 thermostat. Bring shielded wire with you. I'll write it down on the sheet. Power, mute box, switch and cover, and flex to the other box. Water lines, I went over that already. Bring PEX kit. I'm going to write down 4 close nipples. And heater vent. So replace the supply grills in the kitchen, the two I'm talking about. I'll show you. But then replace all the return grills. There's two 30x6 baseboard and four 14x6 baseboard. So the grills in the kitchen she wants changed. Is this 4x10 silver one, and she wants silver or black. I told her I'll see what we can do. But then this is a 4x12 supply grill, and she wants that black. So we'll see what we can find. Otherwise, I'm just going to show you the AC outside. I'm going to go back there, but the AC is, well, we'll go back there. AC's right there, so you're going to have to move it over and put it in a big pad right here on this side of the disconnect. And then replace all the Rubitex. Pull a new wire to the outdoor unit as per scope. But that's it.